It was cool. So some people sometimes come in, but that's the goal. I feel like people
Depends on the
live
day.
now.
Depends on the day.
Yeah, I got you. Day
People
and
like
time.
the live though. People like to feel like involved. You know what I mean?
No, 100%. When you can interact, why wouldn't you?
Stream health is excellent.
There we go.
Looks like we're good. T-Bag, want to check your laptop, make sure we're rocking.
Look it up, Larry.
Look it up all there. Let's go. We'll play some music right now to vibe out to while we figure this out.
Oh yeah.
I like a lot of EDM. What do you listen to, my man?
Country.
You a big country guy?
Yeah, big time. I recently got into the like early 2000s divorced dad rock music, so I've been on that grind a
So
little
Creed,
bit.
yeah.
Dude, a lot of Creed.
Creed is so good.
Like
Yeah,
Seether and like
if you don't like Creed,
all
you
those-
don't like music.
Breaking Benjamin, like
Breaking Benjamin, shout out.
it's-
Kill Switch Engage, dude.
There we go.
Yeah, no, I used to listen to like when I first started working out. I used to listen to a ton of like hard rock shit.
The
So,
funny
like,
thing is, I just click on like one song and Spotify takes it.
It
so
auto
I couldn't
the auto
even tell
DJ
you
or
the-
whatever it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
AI
shit.
DJ or whatever.
I couldn't even tell you the song or like the name of the song or who the artist is of the band. Right?
Yeah, you just hear it
Yeah.
and
But
like
you
it.
know them
Just
song.
flying. Yeah.
That's the thing. We talk about music all the time. That's like, if it's good, it's good. It doesn't matter what genre. It's objective.
It's
If it's
good.
good, it's good.
I used
So-
to think to like, if you were a fan, you kind of had to be able to like rattle off every song and everything about people.
No,
and
that's more
artists
autism. That's what I have.
yeah,
That's just more autism.
for sure.
But how we
Know-
look at T-Back? We look
knowing
good.
everything. I think we look great.
Do you guys like this song? What do you guys fuck with it?
I'm
This
jamming
shit's
with it.
vibey.
I found this song like when I was just listening to my playlist in the gym, and I like don't even remember adding it. And I was like, damn, this song's a banger.
Yeah, tune for sure.
All right, word. We're locked in now. Let's give a round of applause
So,
for the guest.
I
Wow.
like that.
Thank
the
you. Coming
man,
through, my
the
man.
myth, the legend.
Thanks,
Thanks
boys.
for coming.
Let's
Appreciate
go.
you having me on.
Dude, official. Yeah, this is awesome. Thank you for doing this.
Big time.
I know some
Yes,
people feel
sir.
funny about it, but it's honestly, you come in, it's chill.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
chill,
just
we
chill
vibe.
vibes. We talk.
And everyone always asks, like, it's funny because everyone always like, Joe, do I have to prepare for anything? Do you have any questions? And it's just like, no, we just chill. We just vibe. We just ask
Yeah.
questions.
I think that's the
We
best way
used
to
to
do
like
it.
try to prepare questions, but I felt like it was forced. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So funny enough, I actually did a podcast myself for like a year during COVID.
Hell yeah.
No shit.
And I was prepping all these questions, and at like 10 episodes in, I was like, this kind of sucks. It was a little like, to your point, it was a little too forced. And, you
Yeah.
know,
Were you interviewing other people, or just kind of had questions for yourself? Because some people do it solo,
Yeah.
which is interesting. Like I've done a solo pod before, and it just feels weird.
yeah, no, for sure. Well, it's like you're talking to yourself in a room for 30, 45 minutes an hour.
Yeah.
No, I would interview people in their 20s. It was like, the whole idea was interview people doing cool stuff that's kind of outside the like normal 9 to 5.
I love that,
or
yeah.
Yeah.
whatever. So it was just like, you know, I was kind of figuring out what I wanted to do and
Right.
where I wanted to go, like creatively too, outside of work. Of
course.
So I think that was the main goal of it. I did like 20 episodes. It was fun.
So you're a creative person, you would say?
A little bit.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Some like
You're expressing your creative side.
I think
though.
everyone is
definitely.
really. So I saw this quote recently that was like, everyone is an artist until the rent is due,
yeah.
because like obviously art doesn't pay. You know what I mean? Not usually, unless it's, you know, mainstream. But
For sure.
I also would say like we're creative people as well.
Yeah.
You know, it could be different aspects.
Yeah.
Even if it's in the gym, it doesn't matter. Everyone has
Yeah.
their thing, and like I would say we do the same thing. We just want to do something outside the classic 9 to 5,
Totally.
because I feel like that.
Because why not us?
Why not us?
Like
Now-
everyone else does it. Why can't
Why
we?
not us?
For
And
sure.
like I
You know
just
what I
feel
mean?
like I like this shit way more. It's more fun to me.
100%.
Working a 9 to 5 sucks. When has it ever been fun?
Yeah.
I'm a huge proponent of like, honestly, that's why I started posting all the videos I did on Instagram and TikTok. I can literally remember the day I came home and like roommate was gone, fiance was busy, and I'm sitting on the couch. It's like 5:30 and I'm already.
Congratulations,
on
by the
couch.
way.
Thank you. Appreciate
Yes,
that.
sir.
Appreciate
Hell
that. Yeah.
You guys have a date?
Yeah. October this year. October 16th.
Congrats,
sir.
that's awesome.
So,
You're September.
Appreciate that. Hell yeah,
Sir.
dude.
Hell
Let's
yeah.
go.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
I was just trying to get like you.
Congrats to
I'm
you
just
too.
trying to get like you.
Yeah, you beat me to it, man. But yeah, I like remember I was already on the couch. It's like 5:30, and I'm playing Xbox and watching TV. I'm like, dude, what are you doing outside of work? Like, this is like, this is boring.
Right.
Like, I got
Yeah,
no,
no.
you got to find something you're passionate about, right? Or you have
100%.
fun with. And,
I think that's so good though that you had that thought in your mind where you're like, what's going on? Because some
Yeah.
people will never question that.
totally.
Yeah,
Some people would just
go
get
through it.
content or go through the motions or spiral out. You know, it could be anything. But at least you had like the wherewithal or like
Yeah.
the awareness to be like, I could be doing so much more with this time.
For sure. You
Because
get-
I do feel weird when I like am idle. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I think the idea of like I thought about this a lot like last week because I got kind of busy with like social media related stuff, which is exciting because that's what I
Right.
wanted. Like,
Hell
I
yeah.
want to be putting stuff out. I want people reaching out to me. That's awesome. But I
By
was
the
getting,
way, plug your shit right now.
Oh yeah, let
Yeah.
everyone know. Hell
Let
yeah.
everyone know. Where can they find you?
for sure, you guys can find me on Instagram and TikTok at Colin.mq, Colin with 1L. So,
Let's go.
Colin 1L. Go at him right now. Then come back to the video.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We'll still be live.
We'll be hanging out.
Yeah.
So
And do you feel like TikTok's the way to go?
I actually, so this
It must
is
be.
me personally. I love Instagram.
I love Instagram
posting
too.
on
Hey.
But TikTok, I just
TikTok.
feel like has that reach. You know?
So it does. I think there's so much like,
But it's like fake reach almost.
yeah, that's what I
Like
feel
bots,
like.
you mean, or like
I don't know.
Bots, and I think the way your videos get pushed out, it's like if you're on the
Everyone gets
feed-
like a lot more. Like, I'm sure everyone just averages more views.
Yeah, like I think it's a little easier to get like quick views because if it pops up in your For You page and you watch it for like a second, that counts. And then you keep scrolling. I feel like Instagram has more retention when it comes to like I'm gonna watch the full video before.
So
it,
you're saying like
Yeah,
TikTok
that's
is more
true.
like the 2 seconds, like they watch 2 seconds flip, watch 2 seconds
Totally.
flip. But Instagram they actually watch more is what you're saying?
I think so. Like when I look at
You
my
could be
numbers,
right.
yeah,
Because TikTok's mainly for younger audiences, correct?
totally. And
TikTok
I feel
is
like
just like iPad kids just swiping like
Just
this.
Flying.
dude,
Yeah.
they fly, dude, and they're crazy. I don't know how they receive so much information.
I know.
You know what I mean? So
I know.
quickly.
I don't know if it's
That's
good
a
or
big.
bad yet.
That's a big topic
Right,
nowadays.
But kids are like a lot way smarter now.
Yeah, they're like they know way.
Well, they
more.
just have more resources than we've ever had before.
Yeah, like
you know,
tech-
like
yeah,
look at all this
yeah.
technology. Like that camera is crazy tech. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I shouldn't be able to use my phone to operate it. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
I can do that
Yeah.
for $500. But I think it's overall bad because I think technology in general, you know, like the blue light you get from it, the device itself radiates. It's not good for you.
Sure.
That's why you don't want to keep it like near your genitals, but we do it all the
where
time.
it is currently right now.
Right. That's a big thing. And then the social media or the stuff on it in general also fries your fucking brain.
Oh my god.
So it's like it's
Yeah.
really just like such a bad combination of
Big
just
time.
like ruining. And that's why I just think it's a problem because I feel like you notice kids, like you said, iPad kids, they are like starved for attention because all they do all day at home is be on a laptop or whatever, a computer, and then when they get off it, what do you want? You just crave human connection.
yeah.
And they're children, so they don't know how to like voice it. They just act out in behavioral. So that's the biggest thing I think is the problem. But I don't know. I'm not saving the world, I guess, about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, we will save the world. You know, it's no
Ideally.
question. Just
we were
one step
we
at
were,
a time.
we were joking like one of our last pods. We were like we're gonna be the world's first like nice billionaires.
Yeah. There we go. I like that.
I could see that happening
I can see it happen.
I think
for
so.
us three.
Fuck
Yeah,
all
but
three of
hey,
us.
I'll join that. I'll join that.
I don't even need a
100%.
billion. I really don't. I don't even need that much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
right.
I had that money though, I would. It's interesting that they don't give a lot of it back.
Yeah.
They like what like how do you just hold on to all this money? You
What
know?
do you even do with it?
What do you even do with it?
Doesn't
That's
it-
why
yeah.
I think we get in the stages of like the
Well-
Epstein Island shit because now you're like at the upper echelon.
Well, the
of
thing
money.
is, once
So-
they hit $1 billion, they never want to go below that.
well,
Yeah.
You
we
know what I mean?
as
Because
humans,
then they won't be billionaires anymore.
For sure.
So-
lose the title.
They can't lose
Yeah.
the title.
well, so the idea is like we as humans, we just like innovate constantly. We're constantly
Yeah.
creating newer, better things. That's why we have an iPhone every year, and so on and so forth. And so I think when it comes to like things like that, like now, there's millionaires now. Millions not enough. Now you need billionaire. Now billionaires enough. Now you need trillionaire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it
For
just keeps
sure.
going up and up. But like obviously we know that it's just like everything's finite. So you can't. It's
Yeah.
impossible to have exponential growth all the fucking time.
100%.
So that's like a big thing. That's also in the gym as well. You know, your growth in the gym's not exponential. There's diminishing returns in everything. You know what I mean?
I think you might be the exception to that rule.
Yeah.
Given your gym progress.
Yeah, right.
Well, both of you actually.
Well, yeah, no,
We see you
you're
grinding.
looking,
We see you
appreciate that.
grinding.
you're looking
Appreciate
stocky,
that.
absolutely looking
Hey,
thick.
thanks, fellas.
But not
Thanks.
only like that, but you have a big goal to run 750 miles this year, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Which
a
is-
lot of miles.
it's a lot
That's
of
like
fucking miles.
A semi truck.
I'm
I don't
hurting
think
already.
I don't think I've ever ran even 100 miles in a year. You know what I mean? Like, so that's pretty fucking crazy. But yeah, what made you want to do this goal?
Yeah. So last year I got into running a lot more. I hated running growing up. Hated running. And like you
Also,
remember
would you
me in
mind if we
college.
sparked up a little bit?
No, do your thing.
Absolutely.
Do your thing.
You don't have to partake if you don't want to.
No, I'm all good.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
no
I'm all
worries.
good. I appreciate it. No, like you remember me in college, dude. I was like a friggin' meatball, man. I was a
There
big
you go.
boy.
a meatball.
Yeah.
In high school, I was a big meatball.
Yeah.
But I was short, so that was the problem.
Yeah, right.
I could legit be rolled around.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I was like 300 pounds, like super unhealthy, out of shape, overweight, hated running. And then when I moved to Boston, I just like didn't find a gym that I really loved
Yeah.
and enjoyed. So I was
Which
like,
ones you try?
I went to a smaller one in Southie called Reagan's, like a family-owned
know it.
spot.
I know
Really
it.
great people there. Really,
Yeah.
and like there just wasn't a ton
Shout
of
out.
space. Yeah, there
Right.
just wasn't
Shout
a
out to
ton of
Reagan's,
space.
but definitely small.
Yeah,
Just like a home gym vibe kind of thing.
it
Because you said it was like family owned, right? So like,
yeah. So
Kinda like-
they had like good stuff in there.
Yeah.
They're
but it
just
was like the
the
size
square-
of a hair salon.
Yeah, that's a really
Type
good way
vibe.
to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
that's
like
also like the gym I also work out at is just like a garage gym, so it is very small
Yeah.
as well. That's like the biggest downside because it's a great gym, like you said,
Sure.
they got everything, but it is small. So
I think
space does play a role.
totally, and I think the issue with this place, and I don't know what your gym's like, but the issue with this place was it's like tiny, and then you got 60 people in there all at once
half
fighting
of
for stuff.
Southie
Yeah,
is
literally.
in there after work or
Right,
whenever.
literally. Yeah,
And
it
yeah,
was-
you're probably going at prime time.
totally. It's
know what
like
I mean?
I can only go, early as 5, and if you went in the morning, it was a total wash before work.
Yeah.
So I just started running because I was like, you know what?
It's free.
You could do it anywhere,
It's
anytime.
free. I can do it
free.
anywhere, and it's efficient. When you're like,
Very
true.
At that point, I'd lost a little bit of weight after school. I was like,
Walking is even efficient.
totally,
Yeah.
totally, really good for your joints
Like
too.
if
and-
like because
Yeah.
like obviously 300 is big, but like some people are like 600 pounds.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And it's like, where do you even begin? Just walk.
For
Just
sure.
Start walking. Just start moving. And
100%.
like you'll shred weight so fast.
yeah,
You know, because your body doesn't want to hold on to that weight.
no,
You know what I mean? It costs more energy to hold on to that. You know what I mean?
for sure.
And it's so much. You probably feel so much more lighter now.
Oh my god,
Like
yeah.
how crazy? Because I was also a big
Yeah, how
person.
much
I
are
noticed
you
you got
weighing?
some pretty big thighs. No pause. You know,
No,
nothing
hey,
crazy.
hey, no.
But like I feel like that being like a big person having to carry all that weight around makes you have big ass legs.
Yeah.
which is kind of a good thing. You know
no,
what I mean?
it's actually like one of those
yeah.
things that like
Probably
over
helps you run a
time-
little bit.
Totally,
You
totally.
know?
Like there's a little bit more power. I feel like, and yeah. So to your question, it was like in college, like 290, 300 pounds, real big boy.
Dude, we were asking you to try out for the football team.
Dude,
honestly.
I'd never played football, and you
should've.
guys were like, "Yeah, we could use you on the line." I'm
Yeah,
like, "Yeah,
we
I could
could
just
use-
sit there."
we could have used you.
yeah,
I could just fill the gap.
yeah, exactly.
That's all that
And, like,
matters.
No, but you even then you were getting after in the gym.
yeah, no, and I liked lifting a lot then
Yeah,
too. So
you were
and
putting up
Lifting's
big
the
weight.
first
for
love,
sure.
dude.
Yeah.
Always.
100%.
You were putting up big ass weight.
Yeah, and that was like, it was kind of fun at that time because it was like, okay, I'm the big guy, but I don't know. I was like, I could squat like 405 for reps. I could,
Goddamn.
deadlift like
Yeah.
over like around 500 pounds. I don't know.
So you were
what my
big,
bench
but you
was,
weren't like a mess.
Not
Not too messy. I mean, you were throwing
Yeah.
weight around. You know what I mean?
Only a little messy.
Only a little
little
messy. Trust me, I was messy. I was even when I was fat. I was a fat.
He
fat.
was, Josh,
was-
the Josh Peck story. That's him.
You know, Josh Pack was fat and then he lost the weight.
Yeah.
But at a young age. So that's the thing. I was like 13, 14, 15, just like fat as fuck. Like knew I needed to lose the weight.
Yeah.
Obviously, I was young, so it's like, whatever. I guess it's not that big of a deal when you're like 14 years old. But like, that like your development plays a role on the rest of your fucking life.
Totally.
So it's like it was weird. Like I didn't know like how, but I just knew I had to do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because I was so
100%.
young, I was so lost. But like, you know, luckily I played sports with the homies, all got me in the gym, and the rest is history. And it like worked out for the best. You know what I mean? I feel the best I've ever felt. I'm like the strongest I've ever been. You know,
100%.
we're
You're
learning
the
new things in the gym.
Josh Peckiest you've
We're
ever
getting
been.
better. You know, just got certified as a trainer. So
Dude,
that's
hell
great,
yeah.
you know.
Congrats, man.
Yeah,
That's
people
awesome.
forget. Hey, give it up
Thank
for
you.
that. Thank you to the live crowd for coming out, by the way.
No, thank
You
you,
guys
thank you,
are
thank you.
awesome.
But like health and wellness and science has always been like a part of my life. Like I got my degree in biology.
Yeah.
Like that's my background. I just knew health and wellness was always like a big role in my life.
Totally.
So that's why it's awesome to see people that like also like have the same like notice like I have to do this for my health, for
Yeah.
my life, because if you don't have health, you literally have nothing.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
there's a saying where it's like you have when you're healthy, you have a million problems, but when you're unhealthy, you only have one
Just
problem.
one. Yeah.
Right.
One
For sure.
problem,
And,
bro.
like-
that's actually when the
'Cause
first time
money
you said
can't buy that
that
shit.
hit home.
But money can't buy that shit. Money can't buy muscle. You can't
Yeah.
just, you know what I mean? Like obviously you could take performance enhancers, but you still gotta grind to earn that. You don't just take performance enhancers and not.
You got to work harder.
You gotta work even harder. Exactly.
100%. No, and I completely agree with that. I think like, you know, turning point for me from like health perspective was like in COVID, during COVID I did 75 hard because I
People love that shit.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
it's all.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great for like that time. It's not sustainable by any means long term,
Yeah.
but
Right.
it was good for the time, and like that's where I was like, okay, I'm still floating around like 290, 300 pounds. Like I lost a good chunk of it, gained a little bit of it back after, which kind of makes sense because it's like your whole life is basically for 75 days just
Regimented.
yeah, and like I'm getting healthy almost in an unhealthy way where it's like you're spending so much time
No, I hear
on
you.
it
It's-
and
yeah.
you don't have time for other stuff, and that's
Right.
why you lose so much weight in that period.
when you go back. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's easy to bounce back. That's why it's like fitness, I feel like, is more of a mental thing than it is a physical thing.
Yeah.
And like I know a lot of people look at it physically because I feel like the fitness industry preys on your insecurities,
Yep.
and everyone only notices the physical. I feel like because that's
Yeah.
all you see.
Yep.
But like, you know, a lot of people, it's easy for people to forget about the mental.
Yeah.
And the mental, I think, is important, and it's like how you talk to yourself, how you like really feel, how you
Yeah.
like, looking at your just like your character as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And I think like you had good character, knowing that like you wanted to make a change and kind of grind. And I think that's the whole point, is it's a lifestyle change
Yeah.
and it's a behavioral change as well.
That's the hard part, I feel
know?
like, because like you can say, "Oh, I want to do this, do that," and then when it actually comes to it, you have to change your lifestyle. Like getting out of that rut,
You have to be a
could
new
call it,
person.
is like the tough part.
You
That's what keeps
theoretically
people
have to be a
there.
new person.
Totally.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Recreate yourself.
Recreate yourself,
Yeah.
because clearly, like if you did feel like you were making unhealthy decisions, you have to change your mindset
Yeah.
from making unhealthy decisions to healthy decisions. So you literally have to change yourself as a person.
100%.
And like we talk about this all the time. Like people try to change other people. People are like,
Yeah.
all right,
Worry
everyone
about
else's
yourself.
business, right? And worry about yourself and make a change by yourself, because it's even harder to change yourself and then you try to change other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
100%.
it's never gonna happen if you don't even look at yourself in the mirror first.
I one of my favorite like quotes, and I'm definitely butchering it a little bit.
We love paraphrasing.
Do you get? Do you guys know who, like Higher Up Wellness? Michael Smoke.
Maybe if I saw it, but
You
I don't know.
You probably recognize him on social media. Guy's
Yeah.
awesome, but like he was kind of a
Good vibes.
Oh, totally, totally. And he's all about like just, you know, like it's not simplifying like how to fix some of your problems, is like you just got to do the work.
You just gotta grind.
Yeah, and I think
Shut up and stop bitching
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
exactly.
down-
Bitch about it.
Right. Yeah.
one of the points
100%.
he made was like, to feel more confident about yourself, you have to like have proof that you are who you say you are. And
I love that.
Yeah.
it was funny because I
You
go
are
through
who you
these.
say you are.
Yeah, you like go through these spurts. Like I don't know if you felt the same way before when you were kind of getting through your fitness journey to get in really good shape. But like, I'd do like 2 days, and I'd be like, oh man, I'm dialed in. Like, I'm the man right now. I am crushing it. And then, you know, the third day, you just like kind of shit the bed, for lack of a better term. You go back to your old habits. It's like
Yeah.
you aren't really who you say you are in that moment, because I'm just reverting right back to what was going on. That doesn't mean you're not going to slip up along the way, but you got to like stick to a plan a little bit and actually put. I think a lot of people are scared about shifting like where they're at with their life right now because they're very comfortable. But if you don't do that, then I don't know, like nothing changes, or you change a little bit and you're like half in, half out. Like it's so much more rewarding to be, you know, even 90% in than it is like 30 or 40.
Yes.
So, yeah, I would.
So true.
I would say that like when I first began, I just knew for me to see results, I had to show up.
Yeah.
I knew right away that like input equals output, so that like I knew that if I didn't show up, I wasn't getting anything out of it.
Totally.
So I just didn't even like. I just told myself I got to go as often as I fucking can.
Yeah.
But honestly, I like fell in love with it. So like I liked being in the gym. I would be in the gym for hours, just doing random fucking shit.
Gym rat.
Yeah. Just like just because like I liked it. I don't know.
For
like,
sure.
I was kind of that's where like my autism kicked in a little bit. I just like was too obsessed with it. You know what I mean? So I think I had a rare case because like very fortunately like I never really like fell off too hard. Like I loved being in the gym and it was always my thing. So that was like it was like a hobby of mine. You know what I mean? I loved setting up a time to just give some time to myself.
100%.
And like at the time I didn't realize that, but looking back at it, that was just self-love.
Totally.
Just straight up just doing good things for myself.
That's all it is.
Because
that's all it is.
You know, and a lot of people sleep on that aspect too. And it's like you said, back to you are who you say you are. I think a lot of people think that they stand on their shit and that like they have good character. But I think when it really comes down to it and, you know, whenever shit hits the fan, I think people are not who they say they are.
Yeah.
And that's why you have to like a big mental change, because even as people, you have to be careful who you hang around with, because some people don't have that character. Some people are going to jump ship when shit hits the fan. And like if you're that type of person, you know, whatever. If you do it to other people, if you do it to me, like whatever, you know, you're not hurting me. Essentially, you're hurting yourself because you can't take accountability for yourself. It's something as simple as just looking after your health.
Totally.
You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people, they say they want to be better and put it in, like, but then like when it comes down to it, they don't show up. And I don't know what the answer to that is, you know, because a lot of people always ask me like, how do you stay motivated?
Yeah.
How do you keep doing it? And it's just like, I have bad answers because like I said, like I just kind of fell in love with it. I just fell in love with the process. Like I actually loved it. And like, I think ultimately what discipline is, even if you hate it, you still do it.
Yeah.
You do it like you love it. So even though you hate it, you should still do it like you love it because it's just good for you. And I think that a lot of people will be like, oh, I can't do the gym. It doesn't have to be the gym. It could be fucking walking.
Whatever you want to do.
Don't play that game with me. It could be dancing.
It
could be, you know what I mean?
Don't play that game.
People have every excuse in the book, and it's like, it doesn't need to be weightlifting. It could be literally anything else.
Yeah.
It could be skateboarding. It could literally be biking, hiking, whatever.
Swimming, whatever gets you out there, right?
Whatever gets you out there. And that's like, a lot of people don't look at that. Like, I just think we, as a nation, just don't move enough.
Totally.
You know how they say sitting is the new smoking?
Yeah.
It's like literally true. Like lack of movement causes you to atrophy, gain weight, feel like shit. Like it's just obvious. So I think if you just moved more, even if it's just fucking walking, even if it's just running up a flight of fucking stairs, I don't know, it doesn't matter what it has to be, but like just find that thing that gets you moving, gets you out there, and do it.
Totally.
Do it every day.
Yeah.
And just fall in love with it and fucking die for it, I think. Because I would legit die for this shit. Like, I wouldn't care. Like, if I lost my life for this, that's a good life.
Going to the gym?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, something I loved. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. It could be anything. But yeah, if it's something that meant something to me, like, I wouldn't mind fucking dying for it.
Yeah.
That's a life well spent, is it not?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Doing
what you love.
Do what you love.
That's what everyone says, right? So I think
that.
that's the point. You know? Fall in love with it.
Big time.
But that's the mental change. And a lot of people I don't think they're ready to receive that information. You know what I mean?
No, and I think, too, you kind of need, in a lot of occasions, like, the wake-up call. Or, I don't know.
Like the rock bottom.
100%.
I had a rock bottom. I had a couple rock bottoms.
You and me both, bro. And like, I feel like a lot of people who do make the change or who shift to something else,
bottom.
they like, I don't know, you have to have, I think it's funny. Like sometimes for yourself, you're not willing to make a change, but for others, you are.
Yeah.
And like maybe you need that. Maybe it is the like really
Damn.
serious event
the
that
spark
happens in your life.
Yeah,
That's so
something to spark
true,
you
though.
up. That is a good point. But do you think it's bad to like have something external be your spark?
So yes and no. And
Because you rely on something external that isn't guaranteed. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure. I see what you mean. I think like for me, like as a kid when you're overweight, like you know, you got family members who are worried or like, you know, stuff
Yeah.
comes up or whatever, and you're kind of like, this sucks, but I'm also like 17,
who gives
so
a
who
fuck?
gives a shit?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm a young kid, like
I feel
I've got
that.
time, I've got time, and then like I don't know. I'm a big believer that sometimes, like, to make a change, it's just got to be your time. Like, it's not at the timing of others.
You have to be ready to receive it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, like,
Yeah.
I think that, you know, I don't know. Like, for me, it was like you go to the doctors and they're like, you've got the blood pressure of, like, a 45-year-old who works in, like, a seriously high-stress job. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not really doing anything stressful other than, like, eating way too much and like not and sitting around. So that's like pretty bad, you know?
Right.
And like when you're young, like you're in your 20s and you get that to me is like, oh my God. Like
Yeah.
That is
that-
crazy to
that's
think about.
serious. And like,
Yeah.
you get something like that, or, you know, I don't know if you feel this way too. Like for like a big part of it for me, and you've been in good shape for a while too, so maybe it's a little different for you.
He's
but-
the ultimate freak, and he'll never admit
No,
it,
but
he is the ultimate freak.
Trust me. Hey, I was at my big body stage at one point.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What was the heaviest? 250?
250.
Yeah.
248.
250 T-Beck was
248.
I was the size of his arm.
Oh my God.
Dude. Yeah, I was big body. I was big body.
I don't know though. If you
What are you now? 200? Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good, bro.
I weighed in today at 203.
Damn. And how much do you weigh now?
I'm just mad skinny
Colin.
now.
I'm at, what was I today? 235.
Damn. So
Yeah.
That's
70
it. That looks
pounds
good on you,
down,
though.
dude.
That looks
Thanks,
good
bro.
on you.
Yeah,
70
I-
pounds
looks great.
down
I like the
is
stocky
fucking
look.
impressive.
Yeah, no.
How tall? You're like 6 foot?
6 foot. Yeah,
6
like
foot?
5'11", 6
Yeah,
foot,
like-
somewhere around there.
You heard that.
So, like-
6 feet.
Yeah.
6 feet.
Is
round up.
230 like a comfortable weight for you?
It's like I've gotten back to like if
Do you have a goal weight or did you just
my
chilling?
yeah my goal weight for
Deuce
my
5?
wedding is like like maybe 215.
Okay.
I think- 'cause
Okay.
I actually
Skinny
think
legend.
So by your wedding, you want to be yeah. So
There's plenty of
you have
time.
Plenty
I
of
got, like,
time, and you're running 750 miles.
Exactly. So I just got to
Jeez.
dial in for a little bit and like, you know, I think 225 for a while was kind of the goal I wanted to be at. I've never had like a goal of
Deuce 5.
Deuce
like,
5.
Exactly. I've never been a guy who's like, I need like a chiseled 6-pack look. Like I kind of like being a bigger guy. That's just
Yeah,
my
I don't
thing.
mind not being
Yeah.
shredded all the time because it's
Totally.
fucking hell to be
It's
shredded
really
all the time.
tough.
It's the
Yeah.
worst.
Not that I've done it before, but it's really difficult to maintain that.
I've gotten
Yeah.
pretty close one time, a couple times, but it's the most unsustainable thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you feel light, which is like I felt like lighter, which is nice. And I was like, yeah, I was in like my 150s. I'm like 165, 170.
Nice.
Usually that's like comfortable for me.
Pure
I'm moving weight at
steel.
that point. Yeah.
But
exactly.
but like if I really want to get shredded, I gotta be in like the low 150s. And I don't know if that 15, 20 pound difference like is really fucking drastically crazy.
Totally.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why like I see it why like now in like combat sports, like the fight difference between 150 and 170 is so crazy.
Yeah.
It's such a jump.
A lot more muscle.
It's just like it really is a difference. 20 pounds, like you
Yeah.
think isn't much. It really is it makes a fucking ton of difference.
Big time.
And
For sure.
but yeah,
Well, yeah, what would you fight at? 145?
if I had to like make weight and I like wanted a weight bully, yeah, I'd probably try to do 145. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to fight. Because the 155ers, that's when it's. I mean, even 145ers hit harder than motherfuckers, but
Yeah.
the 155ers is that's when they start to crack, really crack.
Totally.
You know what I mean? Do you watch UFC at all?
Little bit here or there. If it's on, I mean, like,
Well,
it's on at a buddy's place.
You've definitely seen Ilya
Yeah.
Taporia.
Yeah.
Knock out.
Yeah.
He's 155.
Okay.
I'm not taking a punch from Ilya Taporia.
Hell no.
No shit.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Dude,
no,
he
thank
legit
you.
sleeps grown ass men that are elite fighters. Sleeps them.
Yeah.
What he did to my guy Charles was not right. That was
Guy's a
fucked
tank.
up. That was like legit like first minute of the round knocked him
Yeah.
out. I was like, oh, come on. Not my goat. That was my goat too. So that was tough. But yeah,
Tough hit to the goat
yeah,
ego.
that's what I mean. Like there are people at these weight classes that are impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive. I mean, he probably walks around like 170. That would make sense.
Has
Like
to.
170, 180.
Comfortably, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they all weight bully.
Yeah.
Why would you not? That's why, like, a lot of people say, like, you shouldn't
Weight
allow-
bully.
They weight bully people. It's
They
true.
Weight bully.
But I think a lot of people like agree that like
So what's heavyweight?
heavyweight is so strange because it's
225 and up.
225 plus, but the cap is
270.
260, 265, I think,
Yeah.
or yeah, 270 maybe. I forget. But like heavyweight,
It's a big range.
but like dude, there's some people that like are 300 pounds, but
Yeah.
like just freaks that can move and be fighters, but like
So what's
they
the
can't make the weight because
what's
the
the
40
weight
pound drop.
after
Yeah.
225? What's like the next down?
Oh,
the
right.
second
So in
heaviest?
UFC, right before heavyweight is a light heavyweight. That's 205.
205 to 225, you said? Or
205 is light heavyweight, and then heavyweight is
So you have to
225.
be
Okay. Okay.
under 205 and under.
You have to weigh in at 205. If you're fighting for the belt, you have to be exactly 205 or below.
Exactly.
If you're 205.1, you get deducted like money out of your.
or below though.
But you have to be at, like if you're 204.99, like perfect.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you have to be 205.0. It's the most you can weigh. If it's for a title fight, you have to be on the money.
Wow.
On the money or under. But if it's like a normal fight, you can be like 205.5.
Stressful.
You know what I mean? Right. That's the thing. Is
A
like
little too much water beforehand.
they think there
Yeah,
should be
right.
some like hydration clauses, so that way
Yeah,
like
probably.
you would fight more at your natural walking weight because you wouldn't be able to weigh in if you're hydrated because they dehydrate themselves.
Well, you see those guys get up there and they're flexing and they're shaking like they're going to pass out.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
When
yeah.
he looked, we can look that up.
He was
Showed
chiseled.
on the
He was
screen.
peeled.
Yeah,
He
was
looks like-
chiseled.
He just looked like a skeleton, like just straight up.
Skin and bones.
What do you think of ChatGPT?
Love it. Not for everything, but
Not for everything.
for a lot
Dude,
of things.
it's great, but they get shit wrong a lot,
It's-
dude.
I had-
ChatGPT is kind of a bitch
It does get
sometimes.
shit
yeah. They
wrong.
get shit wrong all the time.
I asked it something today, and in the same answer, it gave me two different answers. It's like, all right, that's not.
That's what
That
I mean. Is
doesn't
like
help.
it's good, but it's not. You know, it's still got its problems. But this is what Connor used to look like.
Yeah,
when he
geez,
had to
dude.
cut to 145.
Man,
That's
That's-
like a terrible
that's-
photo. Why is it so blurry?
looks like a different human being.
Like
Yeah,
he just
he's
looks like a
shredded
look,
cheese.
like just look at his face.
yeah,
How like sunken in his cheeks are and everything.
how unhealthy that
How,
is.
like
He looks like
he was
the-
killing himself because
The
look
guy
at
with
this
the fake
difference.
eye from
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Look at this difference right here.
Yeah,
This
right?
is I think this is 170 McGregor and this is 145 McGregor because he fought at 3 different weight classes.
That's nuts.
Like just how much more like full he looks. Look at this. He looks like a skeleton right here.
Unrecognizable. If you show me that top picture
would have no
without the
idea.
tattoo, I
Right.
would be like, I have no clue who that is.
Fucking nuts,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah, jeez,
That shit's
And
bonkers.
people are making weight like that.
it's crazy.
It makes like that's when Christian Bale. Remember when he like
Oh my gosh, yeah.
lost a ton of weight to like play a character? Like,
Yeah,
Connor also, side note, does not have any fights booked. What's the deal with that?
Great point. He wants to fight on the White House card, which
yeah,
I think would be great. But the
Yeah.
problem is he, I think, still needs to pass like certain drug tests
yeah.
because he has to be in the USADA pool for a certain amount of time, and then, I mean, who does he fucking fight? He, like, everyone wants Michael Chandler, but like, I don't really think that's as exciting as people think it is. Like, I like Michael Chandler, but I don't know if it's McGregor. I want to see something a little more exciting.
Yeah.
And I was thinking him and Nate Diaz for the trilogy because they're 1-1
Yeah.
facing
That would
each
be
other
sick.
right
That'd
now.
be sweet.
So to complete the trilogy to see who wins would be sweet. But they're both old and washed,
Yeah.
so it's like,
Past the prime.
yeah, and it's just like you just know McGregor's electric on the mic.
Oh yeah.
So it's like all you really want to see. But like,
Best
I don't know if he
self-promoter
can-
of all time.
right? I don't know if he can talk the. I don't think he can walk the walk the way he talks the talk anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope, but I don't think so.
I agree with that. I agree
He's
with that.
what, like 37?
Yeah, so the White
Yeah.
House lawn is rumored Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler. and then also featuring John Jones,
John Jones
Islam,
is like a big
Sean
one that
O'Malley.
everyone
That'd be
wants.
sweet. He hasn't fought in a long time though, right?
Yeah, he had this whole thing where he's been ducking Tom Aspinall.
Yeah.
And whatever, Tom Aspinall just fought Cyril Gane recently, but it ended in a doctor stoppage because he got eye poked.
Ooh.
And
so how do they rule that?
it's a no contest because he can't, because he got eye poked, so he said he couldn't see. So I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people were calling him a bitch though for it. But I mean, if you can't see, what are you gonna do?
How are you gonna dodge a punch?
Why would you even
Right.
want to watch that?
Right.
Yeah.
Wounded animal fighting.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Gorilla.
Wounded animal. Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's like a big thing. I don't blame Tom. I think he did the right choice, especially it was for the belt
Yeah.
because it was vacated because John Jones vacated.
Jeez.
He had to vacate,
Yeah.
so it was
What?
for the belt. It was a belt fight.
Why do you have to? What does that mean?
Because he wouldn't agree to fight Tom, and Tom was the interim champ.
So he had to just give up.
So
his
John
championship.
Jones was the champ, defended it multiple times, refused to fight Tom. So Tom fought for the interim.
Has he ever fought Tom?
Never. So Tom fought for the interim champion, won it. Now next, you as the champion, you have to face the interim. You have to. And he was just like not doing it. I think, I don't know why, but I just think it was a way to just like build up more hype.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ultimately, it was more publicity.
There's always something going on with that stuff.
But ultimately, he just didn't want to fight him, so he had to vacate.
Yeah.
And so he vacated. John Jones retired. Then unretired, jumped back into the drug testing pool and is now ready to go, I guess,
Gotcha.
supposedly for the White House. So everyone's now eyeing him and Alex Pereira,
That would be sick.
which would be dope because Pereira just came off a gigantic win against Magomed and Goliath, who took the belt from him before. They fought.
David and Goliath.
They fought each other the first
That's
time, and essentially Pereira just didn't look like himself. He got his ass beat. He only threw 11 strikes, and he's a striker, so that's crazy. And 11 strikes the whole fight. It was 5 rounds. He lost by decision. Magomed became champ. They had a rematch, and legit in the first 30 seconds, Pereira knocks his ass out.
Yeah. Damn.
So I don't know, supposedly he was fighting through an injury, and so that's why he lost the first round. But, and I don't know, people always say that, oh, it was injury is injury. And then, but when you come out swinging, and like, he just seems to like be able to turn people's light switches off whenever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
He knocks out every fucking one.
Just like the Chicago Bears.
Oh yeah. Oh
Wait,
yeah.
wait.
When he
So-
wants to put your lights out, he'll do it. It's crazy.
I actually have a question about that.
Yeah.
Where did your Bears fandom come from?
Yeah. I don't remember how old I was. Like 4 or 5. My aunt and uncle live out there, and they got
Okay.
me a Brian Urlacher jersey, favorite player
hell
of all
yeah.
time.
Hell yeah.
And it's like when you're a kid and you get a jersey like that, like you wear that to
That's
school. It's like no one else.
idolization.
No one else has that.
Yes.
So I've always been a Pats fan too. It was kind of like a dual love, and then I think once Tom left, I was like, you know what? Like let me focus
Tom
on.
left, it was a tough time.
And not even like time to go, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to start watching the Bears more. I'd just give them a little more time because I didn't really watch them a ton growing up. Like, if they were the primetime game, I would watch.
But the Bears also have been a tough team, huh?
Dude, they've been terrible. But part of it was like jumping in at a time where they sucked, so I could say I've been rooting for them hard.
You're
for
not
like,
a bandwagon.
Yeah,
You're
like
not-
7 years maybe.
Yeah.
Whenever Tom left, I was like, okay, like no, I got in when I've always been a fan, but like really paid attention.
Do the
Yeah.
Bears play the Niners?
Bears play the Rams.
Oh, the
at
Rams.
Soldier Field.
Oh shit!
Big game.
At Soldier.
Big time. That's
What do you
gonna be
think about
it.
Caleb?
Go Bears. Go Bears.
Go Bears.
Fuck Stafford. If
Go
Stafford
Bears.
gets the MVP, I'm going to kill myself.
I think Caleb is
Should get the MVP.
No.
absolutely not.
Drake
dare
May.
say
Fair, I mean,
Dra-
let's keep it real.
Give that thing to fucking Drake May, dude. We're 14-3.
Yeah.
We're nasty.
We're nasty.
I mean,
we're
he's
fucking nasty. We were 3 and
so
14
impressive.
last year.
Yeah, the
Give it to
turnaround.
fucking Drake May, dude. Holy fuck.
I think that's got to factor into it a little bit.
Because he has one of the best deep balls I've ever seen in my life. We've been balling because of him.
Yeah,
Literally because of him. Don't get me wrong. Like he gets ice cold sometimes, usually in the second half of games. But it's enough to get us fucking 14-3. That's all I can ask for.
Who would you take, Caleb Williams or Drake May?
I mean,
right now they're both same
May.
draft class, right?
Yeah,
Dude, Drake May is mobile. Don't sleep on Drake, dude.
no, he.
No one
and
said
I'm
he
talking
was.
to him, not you.
Hey, no one
This
said he
guy's-
was.
yeah.
I
You're
all I
sleeping on
asked
him right
was
now. You want
Drake
Caleb
May
Williams.
or Caleb Williams.
You want Caleb Williams. And don't get me wrong, Caleb Williams
No,
does
he
have...
didn't answer. He didn't answer.
sorry.
So my gut, my personal belief is I'm riding with Caleb Williams now just because of the turnaround. But who do I think will have like a
overall better like career?
I think Drake is like more complete in
He is
year
more-
2.
yeah, I'd agree.
I think Caleb's ceiling though is like from last year
He's
to
more
this year
freak
with a good-
athletically.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, like that throw on 4th down last
He's a freak
week
athlete.
against
That
the
was
Packers
crazy.
into like there were like 3 guys around him.
Yes.
Oh my, and he's like midair.
Against the grain.
Well, he's like the prototypical
Yeah.
quarterback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like that's type A.
That's like
Trevor Lawrence.
Wearing
like,
18.
tall, strong,
18.
athletic, freakish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Drake May is an athlete, but like he's not freakish like Caleb is.
He's also like I think the cool thing about Drake May is that like I think the quiet reserve guys
He's just calm
who
under pressure, I think.
can do
Yeah.
but then like steps off the field, he's the same guy. He's on the field, he's the same guy. Like that actually freaks me out more if I'm like an opponent where it's like this guy's
Just a
not
normal
like
day for this guy.
Yeah, this guy's not a psychopath in the sense that like he's gonna be
He doesn't turn it on. He
screaming
just
and
is
yelling.
that way.
Like Tom Brady's a psychopath.
He is a
That guy's
psychopath.
nuts.
Screaming and yelling.
He's a psycho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
He's a
actually think
sicko.
Drake is a little more psychotic. That he's like, oh my god, this guy's like acting like an average Joe. Like he could be your
Like
accountant.
he's too nice with it.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
too nice with it.
He just seems like
I love Drake May.
one of those guys that'll. I don't know. In year 2, when it's like you're the franchise guy, but you're not just the franchise guy. You're in the MVP conversation.
Yeah.
That's
Incredible.
like
Incredible. MVP that man.
yeah. big
MVP
time.
May.
Yeah, he has a very valid argument for
dude,
it as well. I mean,
Vrabel also same thing.
Coach of the Year could
Coach-
be.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Has to be.
But
complete
isn't the
turnaround.
Bears
And
guy
everyone
gonna
loves
get it too?
Vrabel, dude.
Potentially.
He could
Candidate.
It's Ben Johnson, Vrabel, or the guy in Seattle. I think
Okay.
That makes sense.
because Seattle.
I
I mean,
also
Seattle.
heard
JSN is
Jacksonville.
just eating.
Yeah, Liam
Imagine,
Cohen too.
imagine the Pats had JSN.
Oh my God.
We'd be so.
Yeah, imagine if the Pats had Tyreek Hill.
no,
with
Tyreek
Tom Brady.
sucks now.
Like-
No, I'm kidding.
Perennial run. I mean, I feel like the Pats do need. That's the thing. Like
Steph was supposed to be that guy, and don't get me wrong, I love Diggs, and I think he's about to have a revenge game against the Texans, so I'm hyped.
yeah,
But
He had a great year though.
he had a great year, but like
Nothing.
He's not
nothing
old
like
Diggs, though.
not when it was
No,
like
he's not old
not when it was like
Diggs.
Bill's
No.
Diggs. Bill's
Yeah.
Diggs was different.
like even like end of the Vikings tenure.
Yeah.
Bang.
Oh my God, he was
Like
He was
game
number one
winner
wide
against
receiver
the
every year.
Saints.
yeah
consistently.
in the playoffs. That was the what do they call that?
That's why he was a diva.
Catch.
Was because he was like, if I don't get the ball, then we're gonna.
But he also
I mean?
he also had like the best receiving year of a Patriots receiver in a long
In
time.
a long
Yeah.
ass time,
Yeah.
because
Since like
Mac Jones just
Edelman.
was seeing ghosts out there,
Yeah.
dude. Don't get me
Seeing
wrong,
ghosts.
and I'm so happy for Mac Jones. When we traded him, I was like, good, go let him be good.
We
somewhere
did
else.
him dirty.
I literally said,
Yeah.
go let him be good somewhere else because whatever, you know
Jacksonville
what? It
car
wasn't
salesman.
It just wasn't
Yeah.
working here. It was unfortunately like it was great. He got to the playoffs up his rookie year, but it wasn't working.
I mean,
So
he put up numbers too in.
he had a
San
great rookie
Francisco.
year. He had but
This,
that-
like
No,
this,
year
when he jumped in, he was slinging
played
it.
good.
I was
Yeah,
happy for
very
him.
good.
I was good for because Mac Jones is kind of like the Walmart Brock Purdy, if we're being honest.
Yeah, yeah,
Which
I
is
agree
why
with
when
that.
he ended
He's
up
the
there, it was-
Walmart Drake May.
no, Drake May is way better than both of them. Drake
Well,
May is way.
true.
Who would you rather have, Brock Purdy or Drake May? I'm taking Drake May.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
Who is that version for Drake though? Like
It's
who-
Drake May, Walmart. Drake May is Brock Purdy, and then
Oh, you think he's
and then big job lot.
Job
Yeah,
lot.
job
Ocean
lot.
State job lot? Yeah.
Ocean State job lot.
Yeah.
Drake May is Mac Jones. That's
It's perfect.
Ocean State job lot. If you know what that is. Some places probably don't have those.
No, I think that's like a New. I thought it was a New England.
Has
thing.
to be to a
I
good thing.
think so. Yeah.
But yeah, Drake May's lit.
Shout out to the.
But I was
Ocean
just happy to
State
see
job
Mac
lot.
Jones. I mean, obviously, that's like one of the best teams you could be a quarterback on. Don't
Oh
get
my
me wrong.
God, yeah.
If you could just hand it off or just dump it to CMC, he'll do the rest.
Easy.
Easy. But and they have a great defense. But he did well, and I was happy for him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Good for him, dude. Get rid of him. We didn't need him here. Not in a bad way. I just think, yeah. Like
I
you
think
said,
we
maybe
screwed
did
it
him
up
wrong.
for him. Yeah, a little.
Why do you
bit.
think that?
I don't know. I don't think he had great coaching or great anything around him.
Fair.
Not
and
at all.
and like when you don't have that, I mean,
It's constantly revolving.
Drake
door.
May has had great coaching. We'll say that.
totally. I mean, think about that with Caleb Williams too. Like last year, we literally had Matt Eberflus, who couldn't last a year as the DC in Dallas. The guy, I can't remember his name. He was so bad. He was I think he was like the OC for the Seahawks, and then we brought him over as the OC.
You
and
boys
he
want a
was-
strawberry?
I'm okay right now. Thank you though.
Teabag, you want a
Those look
strawberry?
like good strawberries.
Dude, they're
though.
gas.
Yeah, shit.
I'm good. I'm good right now.
They brought the OC over though. They had terrible coaching. Everyone's like, this guy's a bust. Then you put a
Yeah.
really good coach in front of him, and it's like completely lights
Yeah,
out.
dude. A good coach can change the complete trajectory of people's careers.
100%.
He said he even experienced that at ASCO.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with
for
the
sure.
with the great Bob.
the great Bob. Shout out Bob Chesney, by the way.
Shout out Bob
UCLA.
Chesney.
He was geez,
There
dude.
will be natty champs within 5
that's
years.
Crazy.
100%.
Head coach of UCLA. That's crazy.
How crazy is that too? That like, I mean, I met him like twice. Great guy.
Nah, you probably met him more than that
I
in
mean,
passing.
yeah,
He's,
maybe
he's a
in
really
pa-
good dude.
yeah.
Solid
He's like,
guy.
hey, we need you.
Yeah.
We need you on the O line.
yeah.
He's
You're
that
standing
too?
behind him. You're like, yeah. He, no, he was always good. I mean, you have more experience with him, but he was like super nice guy. Like, seemed like he just got it.
He
you know,
like
so-
ran the campus. Like everyone loved
who he
him.
was?
Like
Yeah.
the janitors knew. Like he loved the janitors. Would buy everyone like iced coffees and shit.
Yeah, took care of people for
Took care
sure.
of people.
That's huge. Because that's a real leader.
Yeah,
That's
But
a
then
real
he
leader.
would snap. Like
If you weren't giving him the same energy back,
pretty much.
I respect
He
that.
demanded. Yeah,
he
he
holds
demanded.
you to a high standard.
He demanded a high standard.
I think you need that,
And it works.
And when you show it and you lead that by example, that you treat everyone with respect and do kind acts of service like that, then you don't do that, they get disappointed
yeah,
because like be better, you know.
100%.
So I respect that.
Yeah. So anyway, big
so,
shouts to him.
So it makes
Yeah.
sense that he got to UCLA, is what you're saying.
It's probably overdue.
yeah.
Is he
for sure.
overqualified?
No. I mean,
I think he's very, very qualified.
Very qualified.
yeah, highly.
Highly qualified.
Yeah,
But I think he could have made that jump sooner.
Do you
totally.
think
Yeah.
not only just like because he's football IQ minded, he was qualified, but just because of the kindness, the leadership aspect?
I think he has like a
biggest thing?
high EQ. Yeah, like very emotionally intelligent guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
He
I
knows
got
how.
that.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it. Like he knows how
EQ
to
is interesting.
talk to people.
I don't think people talk about that enough.
I think it's critical.
That's the most important.
Critical.
Talk about that.
Yeah. Let's talk about E EQ.
Yeah, this is the first time anyone's ever brought that up, so it's interesting.
Okay, well, so I think I joke that I don't have like a lot of like hard skills or stuff that I don't know, that I'd sit back and be like, oh, I'm super talented at that. I'm above average. But like when I think I'm like a pretty emotionally intelligent person, like can read people, like stuff like that. I think that's,
Hell yeah.
I don't know, like any job you have, anything you do, like a huge part of it is can you deal with people?
Right.
And, I don't
everything.
mean
That's a
deal
team,
with
right?
people. Yeah. I don't mean that in like a negative way either. But like,
No.
can you talk to people? Or like, can you act like a normal person where you're just like being kind, like you have
kindness,
manners,
yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know when to ask for something, you know when to okay, I'm gonna back off a little bit. Like that's critical across the board.
Right.
I think
Critical.
you know.
No, that's like we just said, such a underrated thing because most people don't have that. Most people.
That's
just,
the behavioral change we're talking about.
Totally.
You know what I mean? That's what
Right,
it
you
takes.
gotta read.
Yep.
Yeah. You
To
gotta
be able to read a room, to understand, to adapt under
Yeah.
pressure. You know, don't fold.
Don't fold.
I mean, I don't know. I think that takes a lot of work, though. So that's interesting
Totally.
that you brought that up about the EQ thing, because I would also say, like, I was telling Ty this, I was never, like, born naturally, like, gifted at anything.
Yeah.
I had
feel
to,
the
like,
same way.
earn everything.
Yeah.
Every single thing I've ever wanted, I had to work for it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that builds up EQ. You know what I
Totally.
mean? Things like that.
Yeah.
Just, like, confidence in yourself.
It's trial and error too to
Trial
get
and
there,
error.
right? Like
Exactly.
to figure those things out. If you aren't like someone who's naturally gifted at something, you know, when you're growing up, you got to like figure out how you're gonna succeed at whatever it is that you want to do.
How can you excel at something?
Yeah.
Because everyone has a thing that they excel in. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah.
And I think that that's what comes down to loving something, finding a hobby that you love.
Yeah.
I think that teaches you a lot. That teaches you like the EQ, the sweat equity.
Yep.
You know, the things that it takes to achieve
Discipline.
greatness, to excel.
Yeah.
You have to literally like sacrifice for it.
Yeah. 100%.
You have to give up your life for it. Well, that's why it means so much.
Yeah.
That's why the losses have to happen, because that's why the win feels so good. It's because you have so many losses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like we talk about like this. Like, do you think that a lot of things that humans have to do is like they have to suffer? Suffering's just part of it. You have to do
Totally.
it. No escape.
Total. So here's maybe a hot take on this, and this actually relates back to your opinion on the gym too. It's not your opinion, but you mentioned something about the gym that made me think of it like a pet peeve of mine. So I think like suffering, struggle, like failure, all that stuff is really critical, right? You
Yeah.
kind of need it. Like not everything can be, you know, sunshine all the time. Like
Yeah,
makes you
impossible.
appreciate the sunshine when
Yeah.
you know you do go through hard stuff.
Yeah.
I do think though that a lot of people, and I think social media has perpetuated this a little bit, specifically with the gym. It's like you see these guys and girls like post edits or something like that where they're like, you know, I'm just going to that like super dark place right now to hit this lift. It's like, dude, you like I don't know your experience. It seems like all of you are like saying
It's a
into a dark
therapy
place.
thing for them.
So I think it's good therapy for sure. I
Yeah.
think some people feel like they need. That's not discrediting whatever anyone has going on, but I think some people feel like they need like a super messed up situation to like go and,
Oh, they need a rock bottom,
Like,
to like themselves, like get themselves hyped.
or they're telling themselves that like something that happened is rock bottom. It's like, dude, it was just a bad day. Like if you can forget about it in 2 weeks,
Yeah.
like that's not something that should be like driving your life.
It's not a real experience.
No, it's
Yeah.
and it's just like, dude, you had like a shitty moment, a bad day, whatever it was. Like, I think some of it is use the rock bottom for motivation. Like when other bad things happen, it's like that's the stuff that you want to like move on from, right?
Or-
like and learn from too. But
Or do you think like they're? Sorry, I had a thought. It was like not like they're. Like they're. Do you think like people are too hard on themselves?
I think it's kind of the opposite. I think
They're too soft on themselves.
and I guess soft in the way that it's like you need to have a little resilience when stuff comes
True.
up. I think you
It's a
see
fine line.
things where it's almost like people are, you know, we all go through things, right? And they all mean something different to us. Like what happened to me could have happened to you, and you could have been like whatever, and I could have been like, oh my God, that was the worst moment of my life. I think people sometimes are like finding an excuse to like be upset to then go out and, you know, like, oh, now I'm gonna like push myself because this bad thing happened. It's like
Yeah.
there's the rock bottom that pushes you, and then there's also like, hey, let's have a little bit of resiliency and like
Yeah,
move past
toughen
some of
up.
these situations and
Toughen
not like sit in it and think about it all the time, right? And I
Yeah,
think that's
you don't
part
want to be
of-
in your
Self
head.
pity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel sorry for yourself.
totally.
That's like the same idea as like the worst thing to ever happen to you is the worst thing to ever happen to you. So if like
Yeah.
the worst thing that ever happened to you was like you stubbed your toe,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, versus like
right.
someone being like a drug addict. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's like quite a
Those are
difference.
not the same. Yeah.
Not equal
For sure.
at all.
I think also like you can motivate yourself too though without having something bad happen to you. I think a lot of people don't go out and do anything to make change. For
No, they
themselves.
don't. That's the
Yeah.
problem. That's the behavior change that we're trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
you have to be a different person. You have to start
Totally.
making new changes in your life. And I think that's the scary part.
Get comfortable
I have
being
to-
uncomfortable.
Exactly. I have to
Hell
be
yeah.
a different person now. But people will put on faces all day long.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, like, you can't be a different. You can't pretend to be someone else now. Because here's the thing: like, you'll fake someone enough until you make it.
100%.
Fake it
You
fucking
can pretend to
make
be
Convince yourself
the
whatever.
greatest.
You can convince
person
yourself.
ever.
So if you just show
You
up
will
every day
be.
and you're saying like, yeah, I'm a fucking gym rat, and then you just end up doing it all the time and you become one.
Yeah,
It just happens.
totally.
You know what I mean? And you just gotta keep doing it. You gotta stack up wins. Stack up wins.
Yeah, like just same
And you
thing
should
with
only
running.
do it for you.
Yeah.
People don't do it for them. You know, they do it for other things or other reasons, external reasons, which I feel like, you know, when I first started working out, it was always like, you know, for girls, of course.
Yeah.
What it comes down to. It's always like the big thing
Totally.
in your mind.
I'm like, I'm fat and no girls want to talk to me.
Yeah, I'm
I
like,
want
he's-
girls to talk to
I'm
me.
Josh Peck right
So
now,
I'm-
dude.
yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
what
right?
the fuck?
I got to change
I'm
something.
trying to be Drake Bell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good line right there.
But no, for real, I think that everyone, like you said, needs a reason. I think for me it was a rock bottom, but it doesn't have to be a rock bottom.
Yeah,
It doesn't need to be that. It could just be as simple as just like I'm putting my love
Just
into myself.
a mind
you know what I mean?
mindset shift.
Here's how I look at certain acts I do. Like if I cook for myself, that's love for myself. If I went to the gym, that's love for myself.
yeah.
If I like did something kind for myself, that's like if I
Took care of
shower,
yourself.
dental hygiene, you know, I'm taking like
Make the
get a
bed,
haircut,
you know.
whatever. That's love to myself. I'm spending on me. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like that's a loving act, and I think you need to stack up those wins of how you love yourself.
Totally.
What you do to take care of
100%.
yourself,
100%.
and just like understand that like
Because
okay,
it starts with you.
starts with you. Bang.
You create your reality.
Exactly.
You know what I
can't
mean?
pour from an empty cup.
It's true.
Just
But
letting
it's-
the quotes fly.
That's what I mean. Is like these quotes. It's so funny. Like you hear them all the time, dude. But it's like, how do we like not follow it?
They're
How-
true.
How is like I know that's why they're cliche, but like how do you not? You don't do it, so it's not cliche because you
Yeah.
don't fucking do it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
so
there's
like that's
very few leaders like
Well put.
that. Shout out Bob Chesney that go out their way to like do kind acts. Very few leaders like that in this world.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And you need people like that.
Big time.
People that just do kind acts. You know, I think that's important. But I think that's what also ties to things like exercise because I think it holds yourself accountable, which is a big aspect of good character.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
100%.
I just like notice if like you see someone that like obviously works out, like, you can tell by their physique that they look good. You're like that person probably like has some
Yeah, how would you say
self-respect for themselves, like good head on their shoulders most likely because they know what it takes to sweat and grind for things like that.
Totally.
Because you that shit is earned. You're
Yeah.
not just
Yeah.
obviously some people are freaks and just born jacked and athletic.
But you still don't
But,
like
like-
wake up with that.
You still don't wake up with that. You have to earn that. You know what I mean? And like people that know what it's like to earn something,
Yeah.
gym people. People
Totally.
that exercise.
Gym people.
Whatever. It doesn't have to be gym.
Exercise,
Exercise
yeah.
in general. Bikers, whatever. Hikers. Like they know what it's like to invest time, sacrifice, blood, sweat, tears. You know what I mean?
For sure.
How would you say that you hold yourself accountable for running? Obviously, 750 miles.
Wait,
That's
yeah.
a big commitment.
Talk about this
Are
big
you-
year, 2026.
Yeah.
We need 750 miles. Talk about your plan, your
Yeah,
regimen.
what's the breakdown?
Obviously, don't overshare if you don't want to, but overshare if you want.
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. So, okay. So last year I did 200 runs.
Hell
It was
yeah.
just like a mile minimum. And it was, let's be
Yeah.
consistent. Let's show up every day.
What was the miles last year?
It was like 415, 420, somewhere in like
Okay.
that range.
So
Okay.
like doing 2 miles at least each time.
Yeah. Yeah. Roughly. Yeah. So,
Big.
this year I was like, you know what? I want to get the mileage up. I'd like to get, a little faster, be able to run a little longer.
Yeah.
It's going to help out with the, losing a little bit more weight and
Oh, yeah.
getting a little more lean. I was like,
215, lean, mean, 215.
exactly,
Yes, sir.
exactly. And like, it felt kind of crazy. Like, I think when you're making a goal, you got to do something that's like out of reach, but
Yeah.
also not ludicrous. Because I
Right.
actually think when you do make like you should have your like North Star, right? Like the North Star should be like
Need one.
the friendly billionaires, right? That's what you want.
Yes,
that's what
sir.
that's what I'm
Hell
looking
yeah.
to achieve.
The friendly billionaire.
over
Hell yeah.
over the course of your life. If you're like making a year-long goal
Yeah.
and you don't really have a plan and you're like, I'm gonna I thought at first it was like I'll run 1,000 miles. Then I looked at the math on that and I was like, you know, that's
3
like
miles a day.
yeah, it's
a
a
lot of
ton.
miles.
And I just know like physically that would be like a lot for me to keep up with. So I was like, let's do 750. So the plan
That's
is
realistic. Yeah.
Very,
like,
very
yeah,
realistic.
but it's also like out of the range because it's
Right,
still,
it's still
300 more
a lot.
miles than I did last year. So it's
Right.
like,
But a good
okay, I'm
goal.
building up. And I think that's what makes like a goal like that more, you're more locked into it because I'm like, oh, I know I can do this because it's 15 miles a week. Like,
Yeah, you
I
just
know
keep
I
them
can run
scheduled.
15 miles a week.
Yeah.
Stay on pace.
Hell yeah.
Some weeks will be better. Some weeks will be worse. Like, I just need to lock in and like keep consistent on getting that 15. And if I can go a couple more right now, and there's one week where I'm banged up and like
Yes,
my
stock
legs
up
are
hours.
killing, and
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You got to like
Stock 'em
build
up.
that war chest a little bit early on of like,
Yeah.
okay, I can fall back on this. So
Put them in the tank
exactly,
and
go.
just keep going.
exactly. So that's
That's dope.
the journey this year. We'll see. I
Are
mean,
you going to sprinkle in
15 miles a
any-
week, T-Beck.
15 miles a week?
Yeah.
Are you going to sprinkle in any races like 5Ks, marathons?
Oh,
anything
that'd be
like
a
that?
great
Yeah.
idea.
So-
help you stock up miles. Hell yeah.
exactly. So 5Ks for sure.
Hell yeah.
I did
yeah.
a half marathon last year, which was a lot of fun.
Let's go.
I'll probably do that again.
Nice.
Marathon. It's kind of funny, like with all the running, I don't have the interest yet for a marathon. Not that
Yeah,
I don't
no.
think I could train for it. Like I think I could,
100%.
but something about like the 4 to 5 hours for me is I'm like, man, I get kind of bored of that. Like when I ran the half
Yeah.
marathon at mile 9, I was like, oh my God, I was in pain. So that was probably part of it. But it was also
Yeah,
like,
that's
I just kind of
ass.
want this to like, I want to just cross the finish line.
you just
like,
want it to be over.
Yeah.
yeah, because it
Yeah,
is
it's
a little
boring as
monotonous
hell.
too. Yeah, and like it's fun running with friends. That makes it a lot easier.
Yeah.
But you
You
have
know.
to love running somewhat.
Oh, I do. Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Like my like favorite day of the week, favorite run of the week is Saturday morning. Every Saturday
yeah.
morning, somewhere between like 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., I'll do like 5 miles usually. And I actually stopped wearing like headphones during it because
Okay.
I wear like Beats.
Yeah.
And they turn off because it's too cold. But
Oh, shit.
I just stopped wearing them. It's like the best 50 minutes of like silence, just thinking, in my own head.
Hell yeah.
It flies by because I'm just, kind of running through, whatever's going through my mind.
Yep.
And that's like therapeutic. Back to the gym, it's like I really enjoy the like that range. When I've run like, I don't know, I did a bunch of prep for the half, like 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I got up to like 11 miles. That was good.
Nice.
I just think at like 26.2, I'd be like, okay, I'm a little
Yeah,
I'm a little
it's too
tired.
much.
Not tired of like I'd be exhausted, but
Right.
I'm like, okay, I kind of want to do like something else now.
Yeah. I mean, hey, never say never, I guess.
No, I'm not ruling it out.
Yeah.
Just probably not this year.
I want to get into running more. What's the biggest challenges you face when running?
At first it was like I started off and I thought I was really slow, so I tried to run fast. Well, I was really slow. Tried to run faster, and then I'd be like half a mile in. Still, this is when I was like bigger for sure. I'd be like, oh my God, I'm dying right now. Like I can't do this. And then someone was like, dude, this isn't competitive. Like you got to figure out how to do it first before you get competitive with yourself.
You have to
and
pace.
say like, I've got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I started off running like 10:45 pace for just a mile, which is
Yeah.
like objectively insanely slow. and
Insanely slow.
but I would do that like over and over, and then like I think it was 2 weeks of that, and I was down to like 10 minutes or 10 minutes and 15 seconds. I'm like, okay, wow, that didn't
Okay.
take a long time to like cut 45 seconds off. That's pretty good. Then like a month later, it was down in like the 9s if I wanted to. Now I kind of like, it's actually good for you to like build up your cardio if you run much slower and
Really?
run further. It's like really good for
True.
you to
Well, you have to build up a work capacity.
exactly. People say like zone 2 running, like if you got your watch or whatever, that's like your heart rate's I don't know. I think it's different for everyone, but your heart rate's
Right.
like in a comfortable spot. You can
Yeah.
talk the whole time, and that's how you build up like your distance.
Conversational pace.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
how you build up your distance. So, like, I honestly, I do want to get faster, but I like it too because like, you know, I just go out and like if I run like 10-minute miles, but I ran 6 miles, I'm like,
I run
nice,
10-minute
ran
miles all
6
the
miles.
time. I'm so
Yeah,
bad.
it's like
6 miles. Like, come on.
Exactly. So I think the hardest thing at first was like, oh, I'm gonna be the fastest guy out there, but it's like, let's be realistic. You don't do this.
Yeah.
You've got to like learn how to get faster over time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I also have short
Just got
legs.
to put in the work.
That's a problem.
yeah,
Put in the work.
yeah.
He's a freak. He just ran 13 miles. I mean, yeah, you ran 13 miles
I'm
last
surprised, dude.
Saturday.
Yeah, but I've
Just
been
off
I've
couch.
been limping all week, so
Yeah.
it's like,
yeah,
I haven't ran in a long time. And Varg, you know Varg,
yeah.
he
Dragged you out
he
for
dragged me out for a quick 13.
man.
He just signed up for an Ironman.
No
Yeah.
surprise. That guy's
Yeah.
the Terminator.
He
Terminator.
Is,
Shout out you, Varg.
He is
Yeah.
a fucking
Shout out
Terminator.
Varg.
That's the best way to describe him.
Yeah.
He's also the nicest guy.
Oh yeah.
Same thing as
The
Bob
nicest
Chesney.
Terminator.
I've never met
You've
Bob
ever
Chesney,
met.
but yeah, he's the nicest Terminator. I would assume he's the
He
same
is
guy.
Bob Chesney.
Terminator and Terminator 2.
Yeah.
When he isn't trying to kill him.
Yes.
He is Terminator too.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I forgot about that. I forgot he was even a bad guy in the first one.
Yeah,
That's
right.
so funny. Do you watch like scary movies like that? Things like that?
Love movies, like action movies, thrillers, stuff like that.
Hell yeah. What's your favorite top 5?
Top 5.
Top five.
Top 5 movie all time.
Okay.
Top five.
This is on preference, not like based on what broadly people would say would be
Yeah.
top 5 movies.
Yeah,
But
your top
my
5.
top
your
5, Sicario, the first one.
Okay.
Probably Terminator 2.
That's
Yeah, I do.
so
I love
sick.
that movie.
That's so sick.
Hell yeah.
No Country for Old Men,
Shouts.
The Departed, and
Hell
Monty
yeah.
Python and the Holy Grail.
I love that.
Yeah.
I
The
love
Departed
that.
is a good
Monty
one.
Python's hilarious.
Great flick. Great
I've never
flick.
seen that one. but
Oh
I've
my
heard
god,
it is funny.
It's like an hour and 20 minutes long. It's a great watch.
Hell yeah.
Great watch.
Made in the
I'll have to
70s.
watch it.
It's so stupid, but
Who's in it? Any big names?
just a bunch of British guys. Yeah, who I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
I need to watch more foreign films.
yeah, that's a good one.
I feel like I don't do that enough.
What do you guys watch?
I've been watching a lot of TV shows recently.
Yeah,
I've been or do you guys watch Traders by any chance?
Yeah.
Dude,
After this, I'm going to watch it with a fiance. Man, that's the show.
it's on tonight, right?
Yeah.
Traders?
Yeah, Traders.
Yeah, well,
What's
like
it about?
reality game show kind of deal. Is that how
Yeah.
you would,
It's
yeah.
kind of like Survivor, but I've never seen Survivor, but
Great show.
Never seen Survivor
same
either.
same way I would
Shout out Shannon Fairweather though.
yeah, big shout out Shannon
Yeah.
Fairweather.
Yeah.
Do you guys know Shannon?
We went to high school with Shannon. Shout
No
out.
way.
Yeah,
So,
she was on pod.
She was on.
oh
pod.
really?
Couldn't talk about it though.
Yeah,
Couldn't
yeah,
talk about
makes
it.
sense.
Understandably.
So I watched her season of Survivor. Funny enough, when I did my podcast, like I think the last one was in 2021. She was my last guest. I think I DM'd her on
No
Instagram. I was
way.
like, "Do you want to come on?" And then me and my fiance are watching the trailer. I'm like, "Why do I? That girl looks really familiar."
pod.
And I looked it up. I was like, "Oh my god, that was the
Yeah.
the same
No,
girl.
she's good people. She's
Yeah.
good
That's
people.
awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah.
For sure.
It was good times. Yeah, we gotta get her back on pod.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that we can talk about it because now the season's over.
Mm-hmm.
So now we can talk about it.
Exactly.
Sure.
But
Anyway, Traders, yeah. Going back to watch that soon,
Great show.
but
I would say top 5 movies is a tough
Top
one.
Or
five
TV
movies.
shows if you've been watching more TV shows.
I have been watching a lot of TV shows, but I don't know. I feel like TV shows you have so much time to like build up
Yeah.
such lore, and I'm big in that. That's why I love Game of Thrones, things like that. That I really like.
Game of Thrones.
In-depth writing, very involved.
Were you a Throny?
I think I watched the first couple of seasons, and then for whatever reason, I don't think I watched the last. What were there, 5 seasons?
8
Eight?
seasons.
Yeah. Okay.
Eight
So I probably
seasons,
stopped around
goddamn.
season
8
5.
seasons.
Yeah.
10,
Yeah, yikes.
episodes per season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I stopped a little bit over halfway, but
Yeah, no, it's a lot to keep up. you have to do research. I had to look up the map of their world so I could understand where everyone the fuck was. Because there's a million different places that they're going to.
Yeah, it takes dedication.
King's Landing, Winterfell, fucking this place, that
like
place,
that,
Westeros. I'm like, where the fuck
dedication.
is everyone? I have no fucking clue what's going on, so I had to look it up. So you have to do your own homework if you really want to
Westeros.
understand it. Yeah, you have to do homework, dude. I'm autistic. I have to do homework to understand the show. But also that's like things like Peaky Blinders, fantastic show, just in-depth writing, like very good. Stranger Things, but
Terrible final season.
this finale really hurt me.
Blew it.
Finale hurt me. I'm not gonna
Everyone's
lie.
up in arms. What do you think?
They really did blow
Was
it.
there good parts?
You know what?
There were a
I
couple
was-
good parts. Yeah.
I was willing to overlook it sucking until I read the reviews or the interviews from the creators of the show, that when they were like asked questions of like why it sucked, they were just like, "Oh, I don't know." What do you mean you don't know? You fucking wrote it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
Like, not only did you write it, you directed it, you did everything. This was your legit brainchild. And this is what you do to it.
Start to finish.
And this is what you do to it, start to finish. It's all you.
And this is what you do to it.
And this is what you, like, why? Like, it doesn't make any sense. The biggest thing is the no Demogorgons in the final battle.
I know.
They make light work of that monster, and they're supposed to be high schoolers.
Yeah, and like
8 high schoolers just take down a Godzilla.
and also
Come on.
like the best criticism I saw is like what's Mike's sister's name?
Holly.
Or the older one.
Oh, Nancy.
Nancy. Yeah. Nancy's like sniping highly trained military personnel with like a rifle, and they're like, you were just in class like a week ago.
Yeah,
like, when did you?
They ambushed the fucking like the military base, and she's taking out soldiers like straight up.
Yeah, the guys are like
mean-
skilled with everything. It's like, when did you? You're like 17 in this.
Yeah.
Granted, they did like show her early on like having a gun.
She was shooting for a couple of seasons.
She has been shooting for like a couple seasons, but like taking out military people is still like what?
Like a bunch of them while
Like
there's
a
all this
multiple
other stuff going on.
Yeah,
Picking
you, like,
people
yeah.
off
So like
is
yeah,
crazy.
you're a good shooter, but like against trained military men
Yeah.
is like crazy.
Yeah.
That's a big one. The biggest thing for me also is like the first 4 episodes. They're like, who is this Mr. What's It? Who the fuck could it be? Who's taking over these kids' minds? Who does this, guys? It can't be Vecna.
Can't the? Yeah.
What, dude? Why are we pretending like we don't know who the fuck it is?
Yeah, it was
We
a
ha-
little corny.
Like Nancy and Mike are like, dude, we have to go to see Mom to find out who this Mr. What's It guy is. Who the fuck is he? You fucking know who it is. You're
Something could
chasing him
be up.
already.
Yeah.
You're literally looking for him right now, and you're wasting why are you wasting time? You know, and like
Mr. What's
that
It.
was a big thing that didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
Why were we fucking around? It's
Definitely
the
a
final
little
season. We
goofy.
know there's not going to be a new fucking villain.
Yeah.
What
yeah.
are we talking about? So it's like that didn't make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with Will getting his powers. That was dope.
Yeah, I thought that was cool too.
But like again, why not have any Demogorgons? Because he's an extra guy.
Yeah.
Fuck. What was another thing that was a problem? That's kind of like really it. The whole Nancy Jonathan thing though, with the decaying walls and they just like miraculously get saved. But
yeah,
like
that was.
they see everyone else's corpse around
Yeah,
this shit,
yeah.
but they just live.
They're fine.
That didn't make sense. That was like a weird one, but whatever. I'll forgive it just because they had a touching moment.
Yeah.
I liked the shit with Dustin and Steve though, because I didn't like how they were beefing, but it
Yeah.
payoff
They
for their rekindling.
They
was
brought it
nice.
back.
Brought it back. Steve's like the best character. Everyone loves Steve.
Yeah.
When they faded to black before like he fell, do you think that was fucking stupid?
Yeah. It was like, come on.
It made it look like he died.
Like if they just like kept going, I would have thought, oh shit, he's actually falling. But since they blacked it out, I was like, no way
they're
he's
not kicking
dying.
it
Why would you
back.
just do that? That's like crazy.
Yeah.
Legit like dead air for 10 seconds of this 2-hour finale. Like what
For
are we
sure.
doing here? It doesn't make any sense. Like, why are we just wasting time? That was a big thing. Yeah, not too many criticisms, but like how are we just killing the main villain of this show in 10 minutes?
Yeah. After like, why
Of a
couldn't
2-hour
this
finale, it takes
happen
10
last
minutes
season?
to fucking dog walk your ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was like crazy. I don't know. I'm trying
Yeah,
to
it
think
was-
what
it
else.
was-
That's the thing about long shows too, though. The
It was only
last
5
season,
seasons. Not even crazy.
but the last season is all like the one that's delayed, or like if you're waiting for it, it's never
Yeah,
gonna
it
be
was-
as good
yeah.
as the rest.
It wasn't. They had 3
It loses
years.
momentum.
It was a
That
lack-
was way too long too. They should have done this. They should have churned this out like way faster.
That's what I mean. Like you had
Yeah.
3 years to make this. What have
Yeah.
you been doing, brother? Nothing.
Yeah,
Hold on, nothing.
literally.
And it's funny because like people like in the comments have better theories than what the movie was, like the show actually was. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So that's like crazy. I don't know. Maybe they just phoned it in. Maybe they just wanted a paycheck.
maybe
They took a fat
gave
bag
up quick.
and they said, "Fuck it." I don't know.
Change their
But-
mindset for the worse.
I do. Yeah, I'm very passionate about these
Yeah.
things. I love it. I love movies too, though. I'm trying to think of like a top 5 movie. It's tough though because
The
like
Sandlot.
it's hard to pick. I mean, that's a great one. It's like Pixar has like some of the best movies I've ever fucking seen. The Incredibles,
Mm-hmm.
but like
Are
obviously
you a
like I don't-
Pixar or DreamWorks guy?
Pixar all the fucking
Yeah, I
way.
think so.
Pixar.
DreamWorks
yeah.
is great because they got Shrek, but I don't know who else the fuck they got.
Yeah,
What else does DreamWorks have?
Yeah, I have no idea.
No idea. But if I'm going like top 5 movies of all time, Forrest Gump has to be up there.
Forrest Gump.
good
I'm a
flick.
big superhero person, so it's a tie for me between The Dark Knight and Spider-Man 2.
Mhm.
Got to have one superhero movie in the top 5. I feel like.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2 is one of like the best fucking movies I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Because I love how like the whole point of him
Even
being
though
Spider-Man.
Andrew Garfield is my Spider-Man.
He
but-
loves it. Do you have a favorite?
Not. I don't watch a ton of superhero movies.
Really?
So I wouldn't have a good opinion on it. But I guess I saw all the Tobey Maguire ones like when I was a kid. So I'd
Those-
probably go with Tobey.
Those
so
are the only
sorry,
ones that
Ty.
matter. Those are the only ones that matter. Legit.
Yeah.
I don't get me wrong. I think they're all great. I just think Toby was like the perfect like tortured Peter Parker
Yeah.
because he can barely afford his shitty apartment. He always struggling with bitches. Never gets no bitches. You know, has no money. He's fucked. Everyone dies around him. Like life's fucked.
Yeah.
But he's Spider-Man. He's got a job to do, and he always shows up and does it.
Yeah.
Like Bob Chesney. You know what I mean?
Shout out.
That's
Big
what I mean. It's
shout
just he's one of the best like leaders as a superhero. I feel like,
Yeah.
and he's supposed to be like a 16-year-old kid,
Yeah. I agree
just
with that.
wearing like the weight of the world, just like trying to use because he knows that he has, with great power comes great responsibility. The best fucking superhero quote, and it
Facts.
goes to him because it's the idea that like Into the Spider-Verse, another top tier fucking superhero movie. Have you seen that one?
I have not.
Dude.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I haven't either.
In
But
the
I want-
Spider-Verse-
I've heard good things.
In the Spider-Verse, even though it's animated, dude, it's one of the best shit you'll ever fucking watch. And but that whole movie is about like anybody can be Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to with great power comes great responsibility, and you don't need to have powers to make an impact. That's kind of what like that movie's about.
Hell yeah.
That you
And
just
that's important. I think
get
that's
bit by
important.
a spider.
Or yeah, get bit by a spider. Yeah. But that's the idea of like setting an example, and I think what you're doing is setting an example
Appreciate
of
that.
like
100%.
just always up in the ante, just
Yeah.
challenging yourself constantly.
Yeah, and honestly, every
Next
time I see
evolution.
one of your videos on IG, I get motivated.
Hell yeah.
Like,
No, it-
period.
Appreciate that.
It is very
Like,
inspiring. It
it's
is.
like-
It's great to see, and I
I
think
love
that
it.
when like you see someone do it, and like you said that like you weren't like naturally drawn to it or naturally gifted to
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? You just did it, and it just goes
Just
to show
making
like,
it happen.
you just make it fucking happen.
Right.
And it takes day
period.
brick by brick. It's 1%. We always say 1% better every day
Yeah.
because it's not an overnight thing. It's never overnight. I wish it was that simple,
Totally.
but that's why
Right.
you really appreciate it because it fucking made you. After
Appreciate
like
that grind.
after a few years of time, you look back and like just see
Yeah.
the years you've stacked up. You're like, damn, like that's like
It's crazy.
it's been a lot of work. You know what I mean? And like I'm coming up on like year 12,
Wow.
just being in the gym consistently.
That's
12 years
Insane.
consistently, which is like crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Because I've been
Grinding.
starting since I was like about 16 years old,
Wow. Okay.
and I'm about to be 28. So
That's unreal.
Pretty interesting. You know what I mean? To just like be, this invested into it.
Totally.
I have a lot of stake in this game.
Big
you
time.
know what I mean? But I
Yes,
think
Skins
sir.
in the game.
skins in the game,
Blood,
pays off.
sweat.
but that's
Blood,
important.
sweat,
I think
tears.
people need that. People need something that they can fucking die for.
Big time.
It's important to have that.
Yeah,
you know,
you
whatever
want
it is.
you need something that you're passionate about.
You need it.
Something to
You need
work
your you
towards.
time. You know, especially when you live in a world where you're a husband or a son, whatever, like, provider, whatever you're doing. You know, and this is for anybody, man or a woman.
Sure.
Like, you gotta have some me time. You gotta be there for yourself. You gotta, show that love to you because, again, you can't be there for anybody else if you don't have that for you.
Yeah.
You know, and I think a lot of people, like you mentioned earlier, like they skip the inner work.
Yeah. Yeah.
They skip the inner work, and I try to emphasize that the most, especially when I'm training clients, is that it is a complete lifestyle change.
Totally.
And obviously, like, not everyone's going to be able to receive that, but I just drop it, plant seeds,
Get them there eventually.
Yeah, it's got to be a
Yeah.
slow drip,
Slow drip.
Fortunately, and like you said, eventually you hear it enough, you become it, you're surrounded by it enough.
Yeah.
It just eventually takes over. It's contagious, I think.
For sure.
That's why I just try to spread good energy, not bad energy, because it's all fucking contagious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Good vibes only.
Good vibes only.
Goes
Good
both
vibes.
ways.
And I think
Yeah,
you got good vibes,
100%.
dude. And I think
Well, I appreciate that.
you see it in your content.
Great
And I
vibes.
think more people need to see it.
More people will.
More
What's
people
the
will.
what's
They
the
do.
goal? What's the goal for followers this year?
15,000.
People, go
15,000.
follow this man
Let's
on
go.
IG. Come
Let's
on.
go.
Appreciate it. fellas.
15K.
Dude, people love to see the progress, chasing that goal. So, like, people will be tuning in.
Big time.
They'll be
100%.
invested with you.
Yeah.
And here.
That's what I'm trying to build.
And that's ultimately what a fan base is. It's a community.
Yeah. 100%.
So we always just, like, want to make sure, like, it's always a good community that you surround yourself with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
You fellas are
important.
doing that.
I'm hoping so. I hope so. That's what, like, the Vice really is about, is, like, those are your boys, your homies.
That's
Hell
all
yeah.
it
You
is.
know what I mean? It's a community of people that keep you accountable, check you when you need to, but also, like, lift you up.
Show
when you,
love.
Lift you up when you need it.
Big
Show
time.
love.
Show love.
That's it. Like, we try to just surround ourselves
Speaking
with,
of which,
like, good people.
as a token of coming on the show,
Oh, you boys. Come on now.
Well,
we got you.
Hell yeah.
The official. Give it up.
Wow.
The
Wow.
official Bice in the back
let's go.
trucker.
Look at that, fellas.
Yeah.
Man, you did not have to do that. Thank
Dude,
you so
no.
much.
No,
We
please.
did have
Unreal.
Please wear
We
it during
did
your
have to.
runs.
Unreal.
Wear it during
I
your
will.
runs.
Yeah, whenever.
I'm sure it'll fit on my big fat head.
Yeah,
So
you know.
That'll
It's
be awesome.
adjustable.
It's adjustable. It's trucker's hat.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks, fellas.
Hell yeah. No, of
Yes, sir.
course.
Appreciate that.
Well, we're
Appreciate
just
that.
at about like an hour 30. I know you got a dip soon. Do you still want to keep going, or what are you thinking?
I probably got to split.
You got a dip?
Got to
You know what
gotta
I'm
check in
saying?
on the
Yes, sir.
wifey.
Well, this has
Yes,
been
sir.
such a good conversation, dude.
Yeah.
It's been a great time.
This
No,
is
100%.
You gotta do this again.
dope.
Big time. I'd love
Oh,
to
yeah.
come back. So
When you hit 15K, yeah.
we'll have the
because you're-
celebratory episode.
15 miles. No, I mean 15,000 miles.
Yeah.
15K miles. Sorry.
15K,
That's what we're
15K
getting.
followers.
Oh wait, sorry.
I was like 15,000. I got to get on my horse. I got to go. I got to run back home right now.
15,000 miles. Sorry, I'm so big. But 15,000. All right, 15,000 followers and then 750 miles.
That's the plan.
That's the plan.
Hell yeah.
I love it. And also, how do you find time to lift? You squeeze it in?
Just I try and figure it out, man.
He's
How
just
often-
an animal.
All right, so what's your day like? How like your weekly? How many days a week you try
Like
to lift?
four lifts a week.
4 lifts a week,
Yeah.
and at least 3-4 runs a week.
Probably like 3 to 5.
3 to 5
Yeah.
runs a week. Nice.
Yeah.
Anything else? Any like yoga? You do any like other like mobility stuff? Any like?
I got to get stretching more. That's what I got to do. But now
I've been adding a lot more mobility in my shit recently too.
Yeah.
Just that I've noticed the difference.
It's important. It's
Big time.
important.
Yeah.
Big time.
Take care of the joints.
Don't want to be a
Yeah.
wobbly old man or I guess
And
the
you're
opposite of that.
prioritizing sleep a lot.
I try to. Yeah.
Guarantee
Yeah.
8 hours at least.
I've
Yeah.
been 7 is like my sweet spot I can get, but
Yeah.
yeah, try to get 8 when I can.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, because these are like things that I think of in my head. Like, okay, I owe myself a certain amount of things in a week.
Yeah,
You know what I
totally.
mean? And that's like whatever. Putting in time for mobility, putting in time to lift, putting in time to like just find time for me, and yeah, I'm owed those things.
Yeah,
You know, I keep myself accountable. You know, I show up, and so I think that's hearing like you do that. I think it's awesome. Like you keep, I gotta hit these. I owe this week. You know, what I
Totally.
mean? And there's no way around it. unless whatever, God forbid, knock on wood, you get sick or anything.
Yeah, yeah,
No, I hope
exactly.
that doesn't happen. Yeah, that's why I try to get that sleep.
Big time.
Sleep is the biggest thing.
Exactly.
It's a performance-enhancing drug.
Yeah.
Sleep is so good. And not
Game
enough people
changer.
Get it. It really is.
Facts.
Recovery is key.
Don't ruin your sleep. That's why I like drinking.
Never forget it,
things
people.
like that. Did you try not to drink a lot, or what do you think?
Trying to be better about it this
Yeah,
year.
100%.
I like my beers while I watch football. So
Who doesn't?
Hell yeah.
yeah, exactly. But
Go
I,
Pats.
I've dialed it. Go Pats. Go Bears.
Pats Bears Super Bowl. Who
Give
do you
me
pick?
that.
Bears.
Who do you pick?
I'm not answering that.
Yeah,
you guys
that-
know the answer.
That could be possible.
It is possible. 40-year anniversary of the Bears' only Super Bowl win against the Pats
When they spanked the Pats back in the day.
back in the day,
Whoa.
and then never spanked the team
Whoa.
again.
And this will be funny. We'll be like time travelers when we watch back at this, and that's what happens.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty crazy.
It'd be pretty sweet.
Should we bet on it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, put it in. Put
What
it
was
in.
What do they use? Public market? Whatever. What's that? What's that shit they can like
Oh,
bet anything on? Anything. It's on-
Poly market?
Poly market. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what
yeah.
it is. Public market. Linfield Market Street.
Yeah.
All right. Well, dude, thank you for coming on. This was
Yeah.
sweet. You guys
Thank
are
you,
just good.
fellas.
We'll be in
Appreciate
touch.
it.
Hell yeah, this was sweet.
Yes, sir.
100%. Thanks
We'll
for
be in
having me.
touch.
Thank you for coming through.
Hey, maybe we'll join you on a run.
I love that. We'll do the next
Maybe join-
podcast mid-run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the vlog
We
for
got-
it.
you got the
We got the
camera.
vlog.
The camera
We
and
got
the
the-
fucking mics that just auto connect to it.
Might
I'm
have
telling
to.
You.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, it's an investment, but it's a great
There we
one.
go.
Hell yeah.
Dance it out. Wait, that's the wrong one. I always hit the wrong one. There
Does
it
it
is.
make you
Thank you to the
feel
live
good?
band.